I'm making this video for anyone who's 18 in high school, 20 years old, even if you're 30, 40 years old, and you're trying to build a business or you want to achieve financial freedom. The first thing you have to do is you have to learn how to increase your income. How do you increase your income? Well, there's different ways you can do that. One of the ways is by building a business. And today we're talking about service-based business, because all you need is sweat equity and you need a little bit of money. But you don't even really need money to start. You can work a part-time or a full-time job, put in some sweat equity, and you can get business, generate revenue, and increase your monthly income. Because that's goal number one of financial freedom, is increasing your monthly income. Say you make money, you put in the S&P 500, you're not going to generate wealth. You're going to put a hedge against inflation. So service-based businesses. The first thing you need to do is find a market that is in demand. I have 3 examples right here that I'm going to talk about. The first one is landscaping. The second one is a recycling business that we have. And the third one is residential real estate sales, because that is the business that I work in. I got my real estate license at 18 years old, and I've done over $6 million in residential sales over the last 2 years. Step number 1 is finding a market that is in demand. Landscaping. Everybody that owns a home needs their lawn cut. They need to do fall, spring cleanups, and they need to upkeep their property. The models are all the same. Phase 1, money in. You need to find clients. You need to generate sales. How do you do that? There's multiple ways to do that. You can door knock. You can cold call. That's what I did in real estate sales. With landscaping, you can learn how to generate business through advertising. Run Google ads, create a Facebook marketing campaign. This might cost you a couple of bucks, $50, $100, but make that initial investment, because any business is not going to be profitable from the start, and you're going to generate clients. You don't even have to spend any money. What you can do is you can go door to door, find people who are willing to outsource the job of cutting their lawn every single week for $50, and until you find that first client, you can then go out and buy a lawnmower on Facebook Marketplace for $150. Now you've gotten to the point where you've generated a route of 15, 20 lawns. Next step is phase 2. You want to outsource the work. You need to train somebody to do the work, to do the service at the same 5-star experience that you've been providing to your customers, and you need to train somebody to do all of that work for you. So per se, you have 10 lawns. You're charging $50 a week for every single lawn. You're generating $500 a week in revenue. You can outsource the work, train somebody, and pay them $250 a week to cut your 10 lawns. Now, you've freed up all of that time it takes to mow the 10 lawns, and instead of making $500 a week, you freed up all that time, and now you're making $250 a week without having to do all that labor. So you outsource the work. And then the phase 3 is scaling. You need to scale the business. That's hiring more employees, scaling the amount of clients and the route of which you're running, and you grow the business. How do you scale? I haven't even gotten to that point in my business yet, but my idea of scalability is you can offer other services. All right, you mow lawns. That's a seasonal business. In the winter, what can you sell those clients that own a home in the winter? What kind of service can you provide for them? You can do Christmas tree lighting. You can do snow removal. There's all sorts of different jobs that you can offer and sell to the clients that of which you're already offering service to. Now, the second thing is recycling. In my small town of Bay Head, New Jersey, which is a square mile, our town does not offer recycling services. So what does that mean? You, as a homeowner, every single week, you have to take your recycling, drive to the recycling center, and you have to dispose your recyclables. Okay, that's the demand. There's the market. We found a marketplace, and now we need to figure out how to get money in. How do we get clients? And what we did to get clients is we went door to door, and we put up door hangers, and before you know it, by the end of the first summer, we had 30 accounts paying about $50 a month to get the recycling picked up and disposed every single week. So we figured out money in. Now we need to outsource the work. What did we do? We found kids that were home from college, that were high school students that could drive, and they would take their car, they would go to the houses for us. Instead of us making $50 a month on the 30 accounts, we now outsource the work for $30, and we kept $20 on every single account for the month. And then is scaling. We're going to offer other services. You can offer window cleaning. You can offer gutter cleanups. We can go into landscaping and start mowing their lawns. We can then scale the business, offer new services, and then before you know it, we can do all home maintenance services. And all this work can be outsourced to other businesses, other people that we train in the area. And it's as simple as that. Finally, real estate sales. Money in. How do I get money in? I need to help a buyer or a seller buy a home or sell a home, and I make a commission check off of that transaction. How do I get money in? I generated business when I was 18 years old by cold calling and taking internet leads. Cold calling, I would call expired listings. These were homes that were on the market that didn't sell. For whatever reason, they didn't sell. I would call these homeowners and say, hey, did that home ever sell, or is that still for sale? And they would say, you know what? We didn't sell the home. We want to sell it. We ran into these issues. And then I offer my assistance and I close the deal. The second thing is I took internet leads. So I partnered with referral partners, Zillow.com, which was the main one, and I'd get a phone call from a buyer inquiry. This is somebody inquiring on a property through Zillow.com, and they'd say, hey, this person would like to see 123 Main Street. And I would pick up the phone and I'd say, hey, this is Ethan Hines. I see you highlighted 123 Main Street. When would you like to go see that one today? I would meet them at the property, and my job is to help them through the home buying process, educate the client, help them move the sale forward, and achieve the goal of purchasing their first home. When I close on that transaction 3 to 6 months after that initial phone call and after that initial appointment, I would then pay Zillow their 35% referral fee. So the reason why service-based businesses are great, because for an example, in real estate sales, all it took was $350. It took 5 weeks of my time to get my license, and then I was generating clients for free through a referral partner such as Zillow.com. The only thing I had to expedite was my time and a little bit of capital, and before you know it, I generated $6 million in residential real estate sales. Next is outsource the work. I haven't gotten to that point yet because I don't have enough business. Once I have enough clientele, more clients and more business than I can handle, I need to take somebody under my wing, because why, if I do 5 deals a month, but I have enough clients to be doing 8 deals a month, why would I let those 3 deals go to waste? I shouldn't. So I train somebody to manage those 3 additional deals, and I pay them a 50% referral cut off of that sale. So I train somebody, they do the business that I can't currently handle, and I make a percentage cut off of the commissions check, that of which the person I outsource the work to has generated for me with my clients. And then is scalability. I need to hire an assistant. They're going to do all my admin work. I need to outsource all of the work, all of the busy work that I do not want to spend my time doing, that does not increase my business's revenue, and I need to outsource all of that work to effectively increase the amount of money I'm bringing in. And that's how you increase your income. It's that simple.